Hey guys, Marissa here. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my custom labels for my hair care products. So if you want to watch this video, if you want to get in the know of how I do it, just keep on watching, okay? Okay guys, so let me give you some options first on your labeling, and then I'm going to actually show you guys how I do mine step by step. Okay, so one way that you can create your labels is that you can use Avery. Avery is a good site that you can go on and customize your labels, load them up, and pay for them, and they will email the labels to you. Another option is different online sites like Vistaprint. Vistaprint does labels, stickers. Upprinting is another website that you can upload your stickers to. Let them know the sizing and everything, and they will mail your stickers to you. So those are the different options that you can do. But the main thing is, either you can get someone to create your labels for you. Maybe you might not be as tech savvy, and you get somebody to create your labels for you, size them up, and then you can just take it to email it to whatever online site that you want to use to print it. Or you can even use any of your local printing companies. You can just email it to them, go to them, and let them know to print it out for you. I'm going to show you guys how I set up, how I create my labels using Canva, how I measure my labels to make sure that it fits my bottles, and how I line them up on Word, Microsoft Word, so that I can get sufficient amount on a sheet. And then I used to email it to my local printing company so that they can print it for me. But now I recently got my printer, so now I have the option now that I can print it myself for even more cost effectiveness. So basically right now you can do it at whatever is convenient to you. I would say start somewhere. I started, for me it was more cost effective to create them myself, set it up, email it to my local printing company, and let them print them as I needed it. Because I know when you're starting a new business, you're starting small. Don't get pressure thinking that you have to print out 100 stickers one time. You literally could print out like 2 or 3 sheets as you need it. As you need them, you could print them, and then you can grow your business. As you have more funds, you could print even more. But right now, for me, it's better and more cost effective for me to print them myself, because it's even cheaper to get a good printer. I got myself a good LaserJet printer, and I bought myself the printer sheets. You call them sticky sheets. You can find them on Amazon for little to nothing. Like I got 100 sheets for $17, excluding shipping. And I think that's good. So I have more than enough that whenever I'm ready, I can print my labels as I need it. And so let me stop talking, and then I'm gonna go into the video. So the things that you need to create your labels, you're going to need of course you're going to need your computer, so you have access to the computer to go on canva.com. You're going to need a notepad, pen, and you're going to need a ruler, because you're going to measure your containers. And if you don't actually have your physical containers on you, wherever you're purchasing your containers from, they give you all of the information on the sizing of your jars. So just look at that information, see the height, see the width, and then just use a ruler. I like to use, my kids, I buy them these rubbery rulers, and I use the rubbery rulers so that you kind of have an idea. If you don't have your jars on you, I know you have some jars that you bought hair care products or lip glosses, whatever you're selling, you have some of those products from somebody else in your house. So you have a jar that you can use to measure it up. So I basically, because I want to show you this before we go into creating it, let me get a bottle. This is the bottle. This is my growth oil label that I created myself. And I did it all on Canva. So basically, for me to figure out the size of the label that I wanted, I took the ruler and I lined it up with the bottle to estimate what size that I wanted the label to be. So I just measured it to say maybe roughly what length I wanted my labels to be. And then I also measured that was the height, and then we also measure the length of maybe how much you want the label to wrap. Some people want their label to wrap straight across. So however long you want it, you would look at the ruler and then you would write these information down so that you have them handy, because you're going to need it later also too. Okay, so let's get into creating the labels. Okay guys, so this is the sticky paper that I was telling you about that you can purchase on Amazon. They have different brands that you can go through. So I just wanted to let you know. And the printer I got a LaserJet printer. I got a laser printer. So you either have an option of getting a laser printer or inkjet printer. Those two printers are the best printers when it comes to printing labels and pictures and stuff like that. So if you decide to go into the road of printing them yourself eventually, just to give you that little bit of information, and then we headed over to Canva. So I wanted to show you guys, let me see, one of my labels, because I make everything on Canva for me. Okay, so this is my smooth as butter label that I created on Canva. Okay, so I just want to open it up so you can see how it is, and then let me just show you how your measurements are going to come in. So this is the original page for your Canva. All right, so you're going to go to create design, and in your create design you're going to click custom, the custom one, because you want to customize your size. You don't want to, you don't want the sizes that they have on these things. You want your own customized size. Okay, so then you're going to click inches, centimeter, millimeters, whatever you measured your labels for, right? So you're going to do your width. Let's just say the width is 2 inches. Let's just say the height is 4 inches. Okay, and then you just click create, and it's gonna give you a sample, which I don't like that one. Let's create something else. So let's do 3, let's do 5, switch it up. All right, so it will give you the length and the size of what your label is going to look like. And basically you have all of these options here: pictures, shapes, text, where you can add your text and stuff to your labels, background, if you want maybe something, a background picture to your label. Even if you wanted to upload pictures or stuff to add to your label, you can do that. So you will create your label however the design is you want. I don't really need to create one, but I'm just gonna, just so you see, you're gonna create your label, type whatever you want on the label and create it, and then once it's created like this, voila, you are gonna click download. You're going to download your label, and it's going to download to the suggested PNG, which is fine because you want it to be more of a picture. You don't want to download it as a PDF, because a PDF is more of a document, and because remember, we're going to be uploading it on Microsoft Word. So leave it as PNG. You're going to download it. And once it's downloaded, where you see right here to the bottom, and once it's downloaded, you're going to go into Microsoft Word. You are going to open up a fresh page, And then what I normally do is I go into my measurements, because you know we got to make sure as much labels could fit on the page, okay? So I make the margin smaller, 4 all around. That's 0.4 inches all around, so that as much labels as I could get on a page, because remember now we're trying to be cost effective, you know. So now we're going to insert that picture. So we're going to click on pictures, and then we're going to go to downloads, because that's where it probably is. And then voila, it appeared. Okay. So now if you notice, the label is big, and that is not the actual size of that you're going to want the label to be on your container. Now, if you notice, Microsoft Word has rulers to the top and also to the side. You're going to use that ruler to measure what size your label actually is going to be on your bottle. So if the ruler on Microsoft isn't good for you to see, you can still also take your ruler and literally put it to it, and you can see the actual size that the label is going to be. So now you're just going to shrink it to whatever size. Let's just say it's going to be 4 inches in length, and I think that's about 1.5 inch. Let's just leave it at 2 inches. Let's just say in length, right? So you're going to make sure these are lined up with your inches. If it's a little off, it's fine. You're not gonna, you know, it's not gonna like overlap depending on the length and your jar, but it's fine. And don't be afraid to try it out, print it on regular paper just to see how it actually is. Even cut out the regular paper and wrap it around your bottle so that you can see if it's actually the way you want it before you go and use your good sticky paper. Because, you know, we don't want to waste our good sticky paper we, you know, purchase. And also with the sticky paper, you can buy the regular one, or you can also buy the water resistant one. You have that option. Okay, so like I was saying, you would just take your ruler and you would measure up the length to make sure it's to the length you want, and also measure the height to make sure it's the height you want. Okay, so then once you get the first one lined up to your liking, you can just highlight it. If you see all the bubbles are around it, so that means it's highlighted. You can right click it, press copy, then you go and just line them up on your sheet. If that's the actual size you need, then that's how much is going to fit on your paper. And you just copy it because you already have the size line up. And then this would be the actual sheet that all your labels are going to be printed on. All right. So like for me, this is like my biotin one. So I try to make sure the sizes are where I can get a good bit of labels per sheet. You know, we got to be cost effective. So this is the amount of labels that's going to fit on one sheet of paper for me. And basically I email it to my printing company, like I say, and I let them know, go there, let them know what you want it on, sticky paper, waterproof or regular sticky paper, and let them know how many sheets. And then you just have to cut them out yourself, you know, and stick them on your jars. And like I say, I buy mines. I used to use the printing companies. Now I'm starting to print my own because I was able to purchase a better printer. And I feel like for me, it's going to be a lot more cost effective because I want to increase my inventory. So that's going to be better for me. So I hope this video helped you guys when it comes to creating your labels. And I'm going to show you some of my labels, how they look already cut out and how you peel the sticky paper off of it. Okay guys, so after you print them and you cut them out, this one is like mashed up, but this is how they look. when you cut them out. And you can also do round ones. You just have to pick one of the templates that's a circle already made, and then just size it up the same way that I showed you how. And this is the little one that I showed you with the bunch what was on the sheet. So basically I just sit down and I cut them out, and then you just, I want to pull off one that I need. Hold on one second. So you just oh, I put wrong. Sorry. So you just pull the, I don't know what paper this is on the back of it, but make sure when you put it in the print, if you're going to be printing it yourself, make sure that you see that this, you can't really see it, but it's a little plasticky. This is the piece that's going to be pulling off, and this is the actual sticker. So when you print, you want to print on this side, and the sticker, the piece that's going to be pulled off, let me see, is more, it has a more plasticky surface. So basically you just pull it off, and that's your sticker, and you stick it on whatever container that you want it to be on, and wow, you just branded your products with your own customized print, with just customized labels. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I have where I've done, you know, it makes your products look much more prettier, more professional. I hope this really helps somebody when it comes to getting their labels done. If there's anything else that you want me to show you guys when it comes to labeling, or anything when it comes to retail in your business, let me know, because I want to do more videos to help everyone. And like always, it is a pleasure. Make sure subscribe, leave a like, also leave a comment. Let me know how you guys enjoyed the video, if you liked it, if you didn't, whatever feedback, I really appreciate it. Hope this video helped you, and talk to you guys later.